Good morning. Hi, everybody. I don't think I like that one though, but it's kind of soothing. Kind of soothing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Whew, we've got some things to discuss this morning. So before we get there, let me say hi. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Crafting with Amanda. Good morning, Game Kachini. Pick Me came out the bushes. Brown Eyed Girl. Good morning. Let's see. He-Man, good morning. Okay. Dirty Bitch, good morning. Gwen Branston, good morning. Aaron Schultz, good morning. Well, yesterday we saw that Diddy went for a hearing to get his trial as soon as possible. We're going to discuss that in a few. But before we do that, let's check on Milton's the aftermath of Milton. Then we're going to get into this damn lawsuit. I guess I just changed the title so you guys know who got sued. So let's see. And I was going to come live yesterday and do it, but I really got busy and I just didn't have the time. But let's take a look at Milton real quick.
6 with the aftermath of Hurricane Milton. Tonight, millions of Florida residents without electricity.
And they're also dealing with major flooding, and the storm is blamed now for several deaths. WGN's Jill Hillary is joining us now with the very latest.
Hi, Mike and Ray. Truly no other way to put it other than just a really huge mess in Florida. Lots of people struggling, continuing to struggle this evening, along with Hurricane Milton. Several dozen powerful tornadoes, widespread destruction. Tragically, at least 10 people have died from the deadly weather, while dozens have been rescued in floodwaters.
Now, does that include the tornado people?
On Wednesday night, Hurricane Milton's life-threatening winds surged onto land in Siesta Key, about 70 miles from Tampa. The storm dumped close to 2 feet of rain in some areas, leaving many people like this teen in Hillsborough County surrounded by water and clinging on to debris before a deputy rescued him.
The servicemen and women who are on the ground responding to these disasters, thank you. Thank you for your professionalism, your dedication to every mission you're given.
First responders also rushed to the aid of 135 people placed in rafts and airboats after getting stuck inside of the Uptown Great American Assisted Living Facility in Tampa. And very early Thursday morning, Amber Henry and her 4 children were rescued after her home flooded.
The refrigerator started floating. I turned out the power. Me and my children hopped on the oven. And once we hopped on the oven, I called my mom and told my mom, I think me and my children are about to drown to death.
Milton also ripped the roof of Tropicana Field to shreds, toppled a crane in St. Petersburg that fell on an apartment complex, and knocked power out to more than 3 million people. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says even with 50,000 linemen in place, there's still a lot of work to do.
It's not as easy to do when you've just had Hurricane Helene. A lot of these linemen, there's still hundreds of thousands of people without power in North Carolina, Georgia, some of those states.
Now, as of this afternoon, Governor DeSantis said at least 340 people and 49 pets had been rescued. According to the White House, more than 1,000 federal personnel are on the ground in Florida helping out. Back to you.
Thank you, Jewel.
Okay, so that was the update from
calling.
That's the rescue. I mean, that is an update from Florida. But what kills me is there's Hurricane Leslie that is forming. My sister's name, which I'm pissed. They just had my uncle's name. Now my sister's name. Hurricane Leslie is forming. They're not sure if it's going to turn into a tropical storm or not, but that is forming. E11 said E11 said they're okay. Hi, Savage. Good morning, baby. So, guys, Dr. Dre has been hit with a $10 million lawsuit by none other than his therapist he used when him and Nicole were going through their marriage difficulties. Now, Let's not forget, he's also been sued by his housekeeper for abusive treatment. We've known he beat up Michelle A, but this man had this doctor so scared that he was leaving his home with a bulletproof vest. Okay? We know Dr. Dre is not nice. Hi, Scott, it's Deborah. Hi, Jody. We know Dre's not nice, okay? This man says that, Dre's real name is Andre Young. He said he subjected him to unbearable harassment that includes late night threats of intimidation and violence and homophobic rhetoric. He said that, they first came to see him when him and his ex-wife, Nicole, were going through whatever they were going through in 2018. Now, he filed this Wednesday. Dre's lawyer said that they had filed a confidentiality complaint in 2023 and said that the doctor was incompetent. Okay? And he says that the doctor is filing this now because he's trying to outrun the medical board coming after him. Dre's attorney says that the doctor encouraged one of Dre's children to make false allegations and turn them against him. He constantly says that Dre was harassing. Why do I believe that? Because I do. Let's listen to this. Dre is nothing nice. Dre is a nasty, nasty man. Okay? Dre's nasty. Very nasty. So let's listen to this.
Dr. Dre, the legendary producer and rapper, is facing a lawsuit from his former marriage counselor, Dr. Charles Sophie. This isn't your typical legal battle. The allegations are as explosive as they come. Dr. Sophie claims that he provided couples therapy for Dr. Dre and his estranged wife, Nicole, and even acted as a mediator during their tumultuous divorce. But things took a dark turn 14 months after the divorce was finalized. According to Dr. Sophie, Dr. Dre began sending him abusive and threatening text messages, accusing him.
So this one says, prescriptions while you F with the wrong one. This is March of 2023. What happened, Doc? I thought you wanted to talk. Cat got your tongue? You're going to have to give me a written apology. If not, I'm moving forward. I'm not playing. Trust me. This is Dre. Hey, Doc, of whatever the F you're pretending to be, just know this. I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me why you tried to talk I guess into saying negative things about me to the media. You're a piece of shit. This is Dre. August. Now, this was March, April. Then he comes at him in August. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten you. This is taunting this man. Yes, you. The doctor says, excuse me. He said, yes, you. You're a piece of shit. Okay. This is crazy. The doctor says, I have no idea what you're referring to, and I would make myself available anytime to discuss. Thank you. Here's Dre. You effed up. Just so you know, I love being underestimated and blacked out, and I selected you to be a trusted helping professional for blacked out. He said you stayed on as a couples counsel, then as, I guess, the child's primary therapist during our divorce. All ethical breaches of conduct. From there, you inserted yourself into the divorce, taunting this man.
Third-party source to tarnish his reputation in the media. But it doesn't stop there. Dr. Sophie alleges that Dr. Dre went as far as sending goons dressed as FBI agents to his house. These imposters were supposedly...
He said, from there, you inserted yourself into the divorce, attempting to convince me to settle according to her terms. I tolerated your malfeasance at the time, hoping to try anything to bring our ugly divorce to an end. But I was well aware of how widely inappropriate your involvement was at the time. Now, you're doing all of this. Okay. Then he says, let me be crystal clear with you. I know a charlatan when I see one. Information is readily available, and I'm well aware of your reputation and the ethical breaches of conduct that have followed your career, especially during your tenure at DCFS. Now, here's the thing. You are well aware of this man's reputation, but you still use them as your marriage counselor and a therapist for your child. Fortunately, hearing you defend your choice of clinical interventions to the medical board, particularly as it relates to his child, will bring me some satisfaction.
There
this man
to track him down
is
and deliver a menacing message.
Everyone he's dealt
Dr.
with,
Sophie, feeling threatened and harassed, has now filed a lawsuit against Dr. Dre, seeking a whopping $10 million in damages. He's also demanding that Dre stay at least 100 feet away from him at all times. Dr. Dre has yet to respond to these allegations, but this lawsuit adds another layer of complexity to his already controversial public life. What do you think? Are these accusations believable?
Yep.
Or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, for more jaw-dropping updates, like, subscribe.
I believe them. He has nothing behind his eyes. Nothing. He's an evil, evil man. When I first started hearing about him beating Michelle Lay, and then when you saw the movie, I was like, oh my God, this woman took a beating. That's why he and Suge have so much beef over Michelle Lay. Michelle Lay has a child with Dre, and she has a child with Suge. Both disgusting men to me, but Suge went in trying to protect her and get her away from Dre, and then he wound up hitting her. Well, she said he hit her one time. Dre used to whip her ass, drag her all over the house in front of his wife, Nicole, who used to come over there while he was living. He and Michelle Lay were living together. She was after Dre for his money. And Michelle Lay told him so. But he didn't want to hear it because he's Dr. Dre. You know, he's Dre. Nobody can be using him for his money. Man, nobody gives a flying F about you, except for the fact you do have money. Hey, Jennifer, baby. How are you? Hi, Pam LaBar. Hi, DJ Mandingo. Aesop's, hello. Hello, hello, Bambi. Dustin. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. It's not Grifting Sunday, but everything counts. Thank you, Jennifer. Yep, he beat D Barnes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Yep, he beat D Barnes. Just about any woman he's been with, this man has used his fist. Hi, Deborah Best. Good morning. So, Bambi, let me just tell you what I was saying. I wasn't trying to tell you what to do. Hi, Scottish Deborah. They all got some screws loose. You're absolutely right. So I wasn't trying to tell you what to do. I was just saying, don't go real life. If you and Detley have had a falling out, stay away. Don't keep going back and forth. Because I don't know, what is this, your second, your third time with you guys falling out? Just let it go. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. I'm not trying to tell you, hey, but the only thing I'm asking is that you don't go and call his doctor. That's all I was saying. That's all. Unless you legitimately have some concern for him. Okay? But just don't do that. Please, 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 please. Okay, so now this is funny. Was not funny because it comes on the heels. People are now finding out that Snoop Dogg had his 1993 murder charge sealed. If we remember that, that was, he had already released the song "Murder Was the Case They Gave Me." Okay, but once he went to trial, that shit just blew up. So he's had that sealed. And the reason he had that sealed is because he had a deal with NBC for the Olympics. So this trial was 31 years ago. Well, the charge was 31 years ago. Okay. So according to what happened, it's been said several different ways. They said that Snoop Dogg was shooting a video at a gas station. The guy pulled up, threatened to Snoop. Snoop and his friends jumped in a car, found them at a park. The guy acted like he was going to pull out a gun, and Snoop's bodyguard killed him. The other story was that the guy had got into an argument with one of Snoop's friends, and they went to take care of that. So he was acquitted on voluntary manslaughter in 1996. Since that time, we know Snoop has changed his life around, although he's still sipping on gin and juice, but still smoking his blunts. But he's with Martha Stewart. He's got a show where he's been in all kind of movies. He's made appearances on The Voice. He's just blown up, which makes me wonder if Tupac was here, where would, because Tupac was already acting. We saw DMX acting in movies. You look at all these hardcore rappers, and Tupac is no longer here. But where in the hell, Ice Cube, acting, directing. Ice-T, acting, producing. Good morning, my sister. Sister, there's a hurricane forming named Leslie. Good morning, my sister. I said I was going to call you today. Snoop is lovable, and he looks like a Doberman. Yep. So you got to think, he happened to get a tape by Eminem. Eminem brought him, he brought 50 cents to him. He had Snoop. Look at all of this. Look at, sister, we had Hurricane Milton, Uncle Milton, and now we got Hurricane Leslie forming. Yep, out of Snoop and Martha Stewart, only one has been to prison. That's Martha Stewart. Oh, yeah, that video was "Murder Was the Case You Get." So I went back and I watched an old one where he was talking about Hit 'Em Up. He said when Pac first played it for him, he says, "Nah, man." He goes, "You're asking for trouble." He's like, this shit is not going to go down well. Then I remember when the Diddler was talking about Hit 'Em Up. He said that he said this in an interview. He said that he told Biggie, "Let that shit go. Don't respond to him." He said Pac buried them with that song. If you guys have never heard Hit 'Em Up, go listen to it. Tupac was in rare form. That is the shit right there. Yep, he had fallen off. Your father's name is Milton, and my neighbor who came to put on my shirt, his name is Steve. Like my brother. Oh, damn. But so we see all of these blocks. You know, it's like a Jenga. You know, you remove one log, it starts to shake a little bit. We're gonna pick a log from over here. It wobbles a little bit. And like we heard yesterday, people are wondering why there hasn't been other people's named as co-conspirators with P. Diddy. Let me tell you, those charges will be coming. They will be coming. I'm telling you, this is not over. They are coming. And once we see some of these names, I'm waiting to see his son's name. I really am. Let's just show you. I want to show you Mama Combs, Janice. Why the hell she go to court with that orange ass wig?
Developing at 5, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs back inside a federal courtroom here in New York.
All right, a trial date's now been set for May 5th of next year. Lisa Evers live in Lower Manhattan with the very latest today. Lisa.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, this was Sean Diddy Combs' third time in the courthouse. You see.
And somebody asked, was Quincy there? Now, I didn't see Quincy go in, but I saw Quincy come out. So Quincy was there. Justin was there. Christian was there. Quincy was there. Hold on.
Right behind me, his first time before a new judge. They did handle these calendar matters and also set that May 5th, 2025 date for the trial to begin. But what was most striking was that his mother, Janice Combs, who's been with him his whole life, flew up from Florida to be with him, as did most of his children, in a show of support. Sean Combs' son, Christian.
Now, why is she trying to look like Mary J. Blige? She's looking a little bit like what's her name? Nikki. She's looking a little bit like Eve. Why is she looking like that? So there's Quincy back there. There's daughters. But why is she wearing that orange ass wig? Tell me why. Tell me why. Please tell me why.
Known professionally as King Combs, held his grandmother's hand as they left the courthouse with his other siblings.
We want to hear from you. Anything
Support. Sean Combs' son, Christian, known professionally as King Combs.
King Combs, skinny ass, no ass, just like his daddy, evil. She's going to come to New Orleans. Hurry. He does look like the 90s Cisco. But look at him. He wants to be his dad. This one isn't innocent either. No, he's not innocent either.
Held his grandmother's hand as they left the courthouse with his other.
Okay, I just asked about you last week. I said, I never know when's a good time to call you. I said, she'll send me a message and say, hey, I'm free tomorrow. I'll give you. I said, okay, I'll make myself available. And then I don't hear from you. But hi, sweetie, I miss you.
Their siblings.
We want to hear from you. Anything you want to say at this point.
Judge Arun Subramanian acknowledged that his mother, Janice Combs, came from Florida for her son and that his kids also traveled to be in the same courtroom with him. Combs' attorney, Anthony Rico, sat by his side throughout the proceeding.
Now, this man came out looking like he belonged to the Nation of Islam. No offense, but he act like he belonged to the Nation of Islam.
He's handling the appeal of his bail denial, which is a separate case in the appeals court.
Yep,
he's making an adjustment. He had his family here today to support him. We really want to put an end to all of the clowning that we see on the internet. This is a serious proceeding with serious consequences.
The judge set a trial date of May 5th, 2025. The lead federal prosecutor took issue with Combs attorney Mark Agnifillo's extensive comments in a TMZ documentary, alleging the government was guilty of racial bias and targeting Combs. Agnifillo complained about government leaks to the media. The result was a mutual gag order.
I made a request for the judge to issue what we called a gag order. And the judge is going to issue it on a reciprocal basis. So I'm not going to say anything that I didn't say in my papers and in court.
Women's rights attorney Gloria Allred represents some of the accusers of Combs in civil cases and spoke outside.
I told you I saw her walking in that courtroom. I saw her from behind. I said, Gloria is there. I said, that's Gloria walking in there. Yep, there she is. She's going to be at every proceeding. She looked like Pee Wee Herman. Oh, you mean?
Court.
It's challenging because for many of them, remembering what they allege he did to them is triggering and traumatizing.
Now, a date of December 18th was set for the next status conference. For now, Combs is back at MDC. He's been denied bail twice. His last hope of getting out before that May 2025 trial date beginning is for the appeals court to reverse the bail denial, and that could happen anytime within the next couple of weeks. We're live here in front of the courthouse. Let's check in with Teresa Priolo. She's been outside most of the day here. Teresa, what was it like out here?
There were so many people out here, Lisa. As you know, you were out here as well. P. Diddy is an international superstar, and so you have to...
Let me correct you. His name is... Hi, Nikki. Gloria wants her money. Exactly. Let's not call him P. Diddy. His name is the Diddler, okay? He went away from Diddy. He went to Brother Love. Then he went to Love. But now he's just the Diddler. So can we just start calling him the Diddler? But I can't use that title, the Diddler, because YouTube doesn't like it. It flags my videos. And then it puts it on yellow. And as soon as I change the title, it goes green. So yes, the Diddler. We can say it. I just can't type it in the thumbnail.
Imagine that this is a case that is bringing people from all over the world. We've seen local media here, national media, and yes, international media too, with also a huge showing among entertainment journalists. But we also saw today a lot of citizen journalists that were out here as well. People who grew up on Diddy's music, whose albums were the soundtrack of their lives. And they told me that they feel like they needed to come down here and to just catch a glimpse of it all. Of course, we know that Diddy remains behind bars at MDC, but that's not stopping the crowds or the interest in this case.
I'm studying forensic sciences, so, and my big thing is women and children, to protect women and children. So when I heard all of this going down, it was, just the hair.
Hold on. She's studying forensic sciences, but it's to protect women and children. I'm so confused. Hold on. Let me go back and hear what she had to say again. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me hear this. Okay.
I'm studying forensic sciences, so, and my big thing is women and children, to protect women and children. So when I heard all of this going down, it was, just the hair on my back just went up.
If he's doing things like this, he needs to be in jail.
Yes, he does.
There's nothing. Diddy needs to go to jail if this is what he's about.
This is what he's about. He needs to go to jail.
So you might be wondering how the crowds that we saw out here today compared to other high-profile trials like Ghislaine Maxwell, maybe Harvey Weinstein, even Donald Trump. I can tell you, at least from what I saw out here today, this is nothing like what we saw with Donald Trump. But Lisa, I would imagine that as this trial gets closer to its date of May 5th, that we might be seeing some of the crowds like we saw with Ghislaine Maxwell, people lining up really early in the morning, getting their tickets, trying to get inside.
No, Teresa, definitely. This is very early in the whole process. I mean, they just set the trial date today of May 25th, and I think it's going to draw more and more people as we go forward. In fact, the next court date here is December 18th. That will be for the next status conference. But there's a lot of other issues that they have to consider as well in terms of the evidence. The judge gave them until December 31st to deal with all the discovery of the evidence. That means both sides have to have the access to all of the evidence that they have, which is many dozens of terabytes from more than 90 telephones and electronic devices they confiscated during those raids. And then the other thing that was significant significant about today, too, Teresa, was that the prosecutor said in no uncertain terms and quite emphatically, because everything else she was very even-tempered. She said, make no mistake about it, this investigation is still ongoing, and we expect to have a superseding indictment, meaning more charges against Diddy. That's the latest here from federal court. Back to you in the studio.
So that was it. Now we have Allie Carter. But before we go there, Jesus, Allie, what are you guys saying? The courthouse must have a zoo in front of it often. Hi, Mustang Sally. Good morning. Has anybody heard from Damn It Mandy? Good morning, Miss Sweet Tooth J. Good morning. Not my real name. Good morning. Guys, if you missed George's live last night, he really had a great live. I just like the way he tickles me. He really tickles me. He raised and groomed those kids, I guess. I wonder if his sons are aware that they know the behavior is wrong. These are grown men. You don't see Quincy getting involved in that shit. Well, that's because he's not Quincy's daddy, but he raised him. That's LB Shure's son. And he looks just like his daddy. Yeah, I haven't seen her. I hope everything's okay with her mother and her sister. No, okay, before we move forward, how many thinks P. Diddy is guilty? If you think he's guilty, just write guilty. How many think he where's the beautiful black lady lawyer? She's representing some of his victims. Oh, Ariel, I think that's her name. She's located in California. Now, Gloria is not just representing Thalia Graves. She has 5 other clients that she's representing. 5 other clients. But what bugs me is that Tony Bugsby is saying that he's settling these lawsuits with some of these high, high-ranking celebrities. No, don't settle shit. Put their names out there. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Good morning, Flower Power. Good morning. And guys, please keep Flower Power in our prayers. Her brother-in-law is not doing too well. We know she lost her brother. Now she's contending with her brother-in-law's health. He's really not in the best health right now. He is fighting cancer. So can we please keep him in our prayers? Thank you. See, here's the jury right here. Guilty, 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 good. Good morning, Party Rock. Good morning. So let's not forget, his lawyer is saying that his client, now what I want to know is when I was playing this yesterday, and I didn't even know what these people were going to say because it was a live feed. You have discovery. You haven't seen all the videos. We know all of this shit is on tape. Hi, Macy, Michelle LaBelle. She's a busy woman, also representing women involved with. Oh, yeah. L5. Yes. I had that. I was looking at it, and hold on. I'm gonna make myself a note to go back and get back into that. Okay, I just said 2. I said get back into it. We already know. Well, we know, we assume, but we know from all the lawsuits that have come out that he's always videoing. Hi, Debbie, did you make it home? You want to hear the prosecution? You know what? I ain't got time for that fair shit, okay? I ain't got time for all of that. No, I'm just joking. But we already know that with the confiscation of all of these videos, and everybody says how he would tape. Now, Meek Mills, they're calling him Cheek Mills, has been really, really, really quiet. Okay, Cheek Mills. Oh, yeah. And her daughter's having surgery today. Oh, please say prayers for her daughter. Her daughter's having surgery today. Are you at the hospital already? Okay. Thank you. You got home about 20 minutes ago. So I take it that everything's intact for you. So, we know about the videos. I've read you a few of the lawsuits and the affidavits and what's being alleged in these affidavits of his behavior. We know that I forgot what's her name. What's her name? The rapper out of Atlanta the chick who was supposedly be getting him all of these women. We know that 50 Cent's baby mama was a party girl, and he's calling Lil Miami. That's her name, Lil Miami. We know that she was getting him women. She was served with a subpoena while she was out, I think at a record release party or her birthday party. She was served with a subpoena to testify, okay, or to give a deposition in Lil Rod's thing against P. Diddy, the Diddler, Brother Love, Puffy Daddy Love, now better known as the Diddler, okay? We know this. It was all over the news. Russell Simmons is over there in, Fiji, wherever the fuck he's at. I don't know where he's at. I forget. Bali. He's in Bali, hiding out. But he got served with not one, but two lawsuits. Now we have Dre got served from a doctor. I'm waiting for Dee Barnes. Did he ever pay her off? Dee Barnes. I don't think Miss Chalet would ever do that. Hi, Patricia. But just think of all of these people that are going to come out the woodwork. We got Chris Brown being served with a lawsuit. I'm waiting for Drake's lawsuits to start coming out. Now, we know that Tiny and T.I. was sued for saying, this woman said they forced her to have threesomes and all this shit. They won that lawsuit. Do I believe they're innocent? Hell no. Do I think she willingly participated? Yes. Do I think when they threatened to cut the money off, that's what? Yes. Yes. Served with some peanuts. A subpoena, man, not a penis. Damn, DJ Mandingo. A subpoena, not a penis. Oh my God. Yes, correct, sister. So anyway, I'm just like, everything is going to start coming. D and Dre settled 100. See, that's what I think too. But she's been talking lately, DJ. But Miss Chalet she's never sued him. He wasn't even paying her child support until about turned 8 or 9. Pamela Barr, you giving, see, because when I'm looking in the restream, it doesn't show it to me. It's delayed. So we see all of this. Eminem clearly stated in his song that he wants to see Diddy arrested for Tupac's murder. I think he has a lot of involvement in it. 50 Cent has said it. Snoop Dogg has said it. It's not an industry secret. It's not a secret. I do have kids. I have 3 sons. Oh, they went for reals. Oh my God. See, but she's now out. Now with Jaguar Wright, like I said, some of the things they all know. Some of the things with Jaguar, yes. Yes. But she embellishes a lot. Okay. So when she was saying all of this stuff on YouTube and these other like YouTube channels, nobody took her seriously. Well, you know, she was talking about Jay-Z, Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, all of them. Okay, Mary J. Blige, all of them. But when she went on Piers Morgan and she said that shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce, oh baby, them C&Ds came flying out. Piers Morgan had to do not only a verbal apology, but a written apology. What are they going to do to Jaguar Wright? She ain't got shit. But that doesn't stop these people from bringing her on and spewing all of this. You remember when Orlando Brown said years ago on that one interview he did about how Diddy had a 50-foot bed in his backyard? Nobody believed him. Guess what Diddy has? A 50-foot bed in his backyard. They're saying that he had something to do with Jamie Foxx, Michael Jackson. Don't know how true that is. But I can't see Michael Jackson being around Diddy. But then again, we never know. They're putting all kind of shit on this man now. Do I believe he has something to do with LB Short? Yeah. Jamie Foxx? Yep. We know Andre Harrell is gone. Okay. We know Justin's daddy, the ex-bodyguard, is gone. He's set cars on fire. You know, he's threatened to have people taken out. This man is nothing nice. So, as I said, it's going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. All these little Jenga blocks, the shit is wobbling. If y'all can see me now, I'm wobbling, but I got my hair tied up. Working in the house today. I don't have any meetings. I'm going to do one report and then I'm done. I told you I try to take off Friday half days. Hi, Jess Fletch. How are you? Oh, you talking about Debbie H. Oh, okay. Okay, Debbie H. They're hinting at Diddyisms having something to do with. See, and that's what somebody, if you looked in that chat yesterday that I had up from Law and Crime, people were saying justice for Tupac, justice for Michael Jackson, justice for Jamie Foxx. He could have went to a Diddy party. He could have. Leonardo DiCaprio was, they were all partying with Diddy. Ashton Kutcher, his friends list bothers me. Bothers me. Long as John Travolta is not on that list, we're good. Okay? Long as John Travolta is not on that list, we're good. Again, if you guys didn't catch my members only, I did a members only on Wednesday, and I had 21 or 22. I don't go real life by the B on her going real life. Okay. I just been to a hot yoga, so I'll listen to you. I've missed when I get home in the shower. All right, Jess Fletch, thank you. So it's just, there's so many things. And now they're saying, now I heard him say yesterday, I forgot his name, on Law and Crime, Ryan, he says that there's no one higher than Diddy. No, Ryan, you're wrong. No, Ryan, he's the tip of the iceberg. He's not the top. He's not the top of the iceberg. Far from it. We heard what Dame Dash said. If he finds out that they had something to do with Aaliyah. Wait a minute. Sister, he tried to get you too? Wait a minute. He tried to invite me. Wait a minute. He tried to invite me to freak outs. I'm glad I didn't go because I would have gotten all of them wrong. Girl, all you had to do was say, well, no, they had a lot of guns in the house. No. Hi, Granny. Girl, yes. If I saw John Travolta's name anywhere there, I would be in tears. Dirty bitch. B went real live for me yet again yesterday. Are you doing a live today, Cooch? Jay-Z. Yep, Jay's involved in all that shit. Yep, Jay was involved in all of that shit. Trust and believe me. I've said it so many times, and I think Danny said it too. Beyonce is convenience for Jay-Z, okay? Beyonce is not Jay-Z's type. I don't see no chemistry there, no nothing. No nothing. Nothing. Okay, so Cooch will be going live today. Can somebody drop Cooch's channel, please? Yeah, sis, look, you know, I ride or die with you, but I'm going to be like that comedian said. Everybody gets robbed in Hollywood, but nobody has ever robbed Diddy's house. He said, nobody robs Diddy's house. He says, and now we know why. Nobody robs that man. So, again, Heidi, we both know for a fact, John. Girl, I don't know nothing for a fact anymore, but I know John Travolta. Girl, yes, Will Smith is in there. I played what Snoop said. He said, and Diddy, stop calling my motherfucking number. He says, and you bet not have kept them tapes. He said, and if you keep calling, I'm going to tell him what you did to Jada. And I said, wait a minute, what? What he do to Jaden? People keep saying that Will left Jaden there with P. Diddy. Yep, it's business. Just business. You know, when she was all upset with the Becky with the good hair song, yeah, Jay has always cheated. Always cheated. Always. Don't be talking about John Travolta and men. Don't do that. Good morning, Glenn Crack. Glenn Crack, I take it you have another episode of your podcast on Saturday. Yep, they're best buddies. You wonder why? Because they both got broken in by Diddy. There is no chemistry between Will and Jada. Jada has always been in love with Tupac. Always. But Tupac looked at her as a little sister. Diddy was making a boy band, not the boy camp. Feel the love. Good morning. Oh my God. It was an entanglement, okay? Let me tell y'all something right now. Will Smith has always had other relationships. They all signed an NDA. When he made that movie with that white chick, when they were doing, what was it, Con Artists, when they were this big whole thing, the whole time they were shooting, they had an affair. Jada and Will weren't together. I mean, they were in the house, but Will was in Australia. Will was here. The only time you would see them together is when they're taking family trips. Will has always had that side chick or side piece. Always. Always. Like Denzel Washington. I'm sitting there going, we don't hear but Denzel's dalliances or his entanglements. Why? Why? NDAs. I'm telling you, this is nothing new. You have to pay a price. It's sad. Even Doris Day used to talk about how you pay a price to be in Hollywood. Think about how they covered up Rock Hudson being gay. I was little and I knew Rock Hudson was gay. When he lost, I knew he had I'm not going to say AIDS, but I forgot what I said to my mom. He was sick. Let these people live their lives. Stop judging. The only person that can judge is God. That's it. But they want them to portray this image. That's not who. That's what they did to Elton John. Look what they did to Elton John. Set him up with all these different women. Elton John didn't want no damn woman. He didn't want a woman. But they want to portray these images. This is not who these people are. DJ Mendingo, there will be no side pieces in our relationship. Okay, where you at? There is no side piece in our relationship. No side pieces, okay? Even if you had hundreds of, but then again, if you had hundreds of millions, shit, I don't care. I'm going to have my whole wing of the house. You do you, boo, and I'm going to do me. Oh my God. See, why you got to bring up my baby? Why you got to bring up my baby? Why? I am telling you, when Queens did that AIDS concert, okay, and when I saw Freddie Mercury and I'm watching him sing Mama Woo, you know, I don't want to die. I was just, you know, it's just my heart. I said, oh my God, Freddie has AIDS. And everybody was doing that AIDS benefit. When they were on stage, I didn't see, they stole that show. And then when I saw the movie, now I don't really care to, well, yeah, I kind of like him. But when I saw the movie, I watched that movie over and over and over again. I was just like, so many good songs. We will rock you. I love it. Bohemian Rhapsody. That shit was just straight on. Another one, Bites the Dust. I was all into Queen. I'm telling you, my brother used to call me Little White Girl. Anyway, because that's the only kind of music I would actually listen to was rock or pop. Joan Rivers, but I'm going to tell you who put Joan Rivers to shame. Boy George, when he went on Johnny Carson that night and he outdressed Joan Rivers. I was like, God damn, Boy George. That was a beautiful man. I love Elton John. Ooh, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, DJ, don't sedate anybody. That's true, dirty bitch. I'm telling y'all. Yep, the red ribbons. I'm just, yeah, that is, it's an excellent movie. Because that's what they want to do. They have to build this image of you in Hollywood. They have to build this image. I remember my mother and I were talking years ago, and she would always say, I don't know why you didn't want to go sing. I said, I'll be dead by now. I told her that. They pump you with drugs. They get you hooked. Look what they did to Whitney. Which, let me take that back. Let me take that back. They didn't do that to Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was a drug addict. Clyde cleaned her up. Rest in peace, Sissy. Whitney Houston liked women, period. That wasn't good for her image. She couldn't be who she wanted to be. She loved women. She loved Robin. They had been together. Clyde cleaned her up. She was doing a little coke. She got that money. She began. Everybody's got Bobby Brown got a hook. No, Bobby was doing weed. Hi, Angela. Good morning. Good morning, sweetie. Bobby was doing weed. Whitney got Bobby hooked on the shit she was doing. She fired her brother. She fired her daddy because they were not letting her get her access, which her brother, was it a brother or her daddy, used to give her, and then it got really bad. She wasn't no little choir girl. Yes, her mommy, Sissy Houston. Yes, her godmother is Dion. No. Whitney was nothing nice. She's a little hood rat from Newark, New Jersey, a little hood rat. And we saw that when they did Being Bobby Brown. Everybody was shocked to see Whitney like that. I said, what the fuck? What are you shocked at? She's a hood rat. Yep, her daughter died the same way. Why do you think Bobby Christina got like that? Then her Bobby Christina's husband died. Before he died, the white guy that was with him, he died, and then the husband died. Or was it Bobby, the husband, and then the white guy? I forgot. They were all doing drugs together. Bobby didn't get Whitney hooked on nothing. Whitney was all into that. Yes, Sissy passed this week. Was she 91? I think she was 91. Yep. Bobby let her be herself. Nobody else would let her be herself. More money. Look, it'd be like Mary J. Blige, or was it? And Faith and the Diddler. The more money you come across, the more problems you see. They don't know what they want from me. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's dead. No, he's dead. They're all gone. Let me tell you what. Let me see. Hold on. He's dead. Bobby Christina's boyfriend. Because Bobby was going to sue him. Nick Gordon. He died. He died in 2020. He's dead. Bobby Brown was in the middle of going to sue him, and he died. An accidental overdose on New Year's Day. He died in Florida. He was found unresponsive at a Sheraton hotel in Orlando. Yes, it was in a hotel. And he died from a heroin overdose. And then what's the white guy's name? Shit, I forgot. He died as well. Oh, I did. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Then we have Quincy was chasing, yes. But Tevin Campbell is singing again. And then we have, I was going to tell you, oh shit, it just slipped my mind. Who else I was going to tell you about? He lived in Sanford. Oh, okay. Tevin Campbell and Quincy. Tevin just started singing again. Who knows what Tevin Campbell went through? Who knows? But Whitney Houston supposedly adopted Nick Gordon, or he was like a son to her. He was always with them, traveling all around the place. How the hell you gonna be with your brother? How you gonna be with your brother? Even if he's just your pretend brother. How you gonna be with your brother? He was feeding her habit. Feeding her habit. So it's really, really sad. But all of these young people, I can't think of that other young guy that was the one that called 911 for Bobby Christina because they were all partying together. See, I'm telling you, you saw the real Whitney Houston in being Bobby Brown. But you got to think, Bobby Christina saw all of this. She was raised around all of this. I remember when Bobby Brown got out of jail, Whitney Houston was high as a kite when he was released. High as a kite. Bobby, fuck them. I was like, oh, you little hood rat, you. It's just sad. It was being Bobby Brown. I think I need to go watch that too. I couldn't wait. And then Bobby Brown's daddy, but Bobby Brown lost his son. Okay. After he lost Bobby Christina, he lost his son to, I think he took his own life. But think about these kids, and his daddy used to crack me up. Bye-bye. That shit was funny. I said, who let Whitney out like that? Who? But when she went off on, wait a minute, when she went off on Wendy Williams, hold on a second. Whitney Houston, hold on. Whitney Houston, hold on. I'm going to play that. Whitney Houston goes off on Wendy. Hold on. You heard that hood rat come out. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I don't want to get struck, but it is worth every minute of it. Every damn minute of that rant. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take her down for a second. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take that down for a second. I want you guys to hear this. That hood rat came out. Here we go.
As far as you stand with drug use, is there drug use going on at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. You talk to your baby about her, what she gonna be confronting or what she got to deal with.
Don't
ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
My child is a little boy, and I will talk to him about drugs.
Talk to him about that shit. Don't talk to me about that shit.
But listen, Whitney, I will talk to my son about drugs because I have been where the world speculates where you are, which is I was a full-blown cocaine addict. So
That's your problem, not mine. Move on.
Well, you know, that was my problem, Whitney.
You helped yourself. Did you ask God to help you?
And no, I managed, thank God, because I have a good man. And so thank God I was able to just...
I'm not Whitney. Wendy has a good man that cheated all on her. Put the shit out there. She got a good... Now, this is 2020. What was this? No, 2003. Wendy has a good man. A good man. A good man, guys. Good man.
Just rise up above it.
Wendy.
So that it was longer than that, though. I need to find. Hold on a second.
I'm just waiting for the phone to ring. I said she's going to be calling. Some of you are probably like, well, I know what you're saying because I've gotten your faxes. Why isn't she coming in the studio? Just calm down. So there's some things that perhaps it's just better that we just talk on the phone.
Hold on.
First, there was Mary Jane's birthday yesterday. I idolize her. But even Oprah, like, it's not the Ann Sawyer interview.
No, why should I?
Hold on.
Okay.
It's never what you think I should be doing, because I know in spite of Wendy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my Lord, have I waited for this day?
Have you?
Well, yes, I have. Haven't you?
Whitney.
Yes, dear.
Absolutely.
I know it.
I don't believe that I've ever met you in my entire career.
Ain't that something you talk about me all the time?
And you are top billing.
Is that why you talk about me all the time?
Absolutely.
You don't even know me.
But here's the thing. I talk about you in two ways. In the way that the media talks about Whitney.
Yes.
But I always talk about you as being one of the greatest voices of our time. Mariah Carey is another one. You two do two separate works, but you have a voice that is just unbeatable, Whitney.
I love you, Wendy. I thank you for that. I really do, because I know, in spite of everything, you play my records.
I do.
I know that.
And I also feel like you and I have something in common.
We do.
Well, yeah, besides the, you know, the motherhood thing and so on and so forth. Whitney, your new CD is out now.
Yes.
The first week it did very well. It's not doing quite as well right now compared to perhaps what the record label thought it would be doing.
Well, it's never what you thought I should be doing.
Okay.
It's never what you think I should be doing. It's never what you think you say I'm doing. It is what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? I don't want my album to peak too quickly. I don't want it to peak too quickly because I want to go through the summer and the fall.
Okay, I understand.
So there is a plan.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? Like you set your schedule on a day-to-day basis on who you're going to talk about, how you're going to talk about them?
Yes.
Well, that's how I do.
So we love the song, the Dear John letter here on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
And speaking of letters, you no longer have to write to Bobby. Bobby's out of jail. Bobby's back home now?
Yes, baby. You get on the info, don't you? You got the 411. You should know.
I want to make sure that I have all my stories straight.
Yes, baby. He's home. Well and intact.
Do you regret Diane Sawyer interview?
No. Why should I?
Well, it didn't exactly show you in the best light.
Well, you don't show yourself in the best light. People still listen to you.
Yeah, but I'm on the radio every day.
Yeah, we just don't get to see your face, but they should know what you look like.
See, Whitney is coming out she's out the gate. She's heard all the shit that she said about her, you know, the shit that Wendy Williams was talking about her. Whitney's coming for her right at it. And this shit was gold. I was like, oh, there's our little hood rat.
I understand that, Whitney. Perhaps one day I will have a TV show, but in terms of what I do, when I'm not shown in the best light, I guess one of the best things that I love about my career is that there's always tomorrow to come back.
See, and I love about my career is that my music speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, it does.
You know what I mean? So, I am the second most interviewed behind Monica Lewinsky in the history of interviews.
Ooh! I'm surprised you're second to her. I mean, as far as...
You know, you're not like too cool about coming behind her, but it's all right with me because, I got a lot of mileage from that. And I think that people, basically, the people that I talked to that have made comments to me were very proud of me because it was a moment. See, I'm not one for sitting down and talking to people. You can talk all you want about me, but my mother always said, don't try to dignify a lie with truth, because then you make it worse. Because people like to lie for whatever reason they like to lie on you about. However, I thought that it was a major step for me to sit with Diane Sawyer, the biggest interviewer in the world, and talk with her and give her what basically I thought I could give, And I think people enjoyed that, seeing me and seeing me growing and being a spiritual person, and that I have a family that loves me and cares about me and protects me. And that was the idea, Wendy.
Yeah, no, it was very entertaining.
You thought it was entertaining?
Yes.
You're funny.
Yeah, I mean, please, me and everybody, we were all watching together. I recently...
There were some very funny moments.
Yeah, well, yeah, from start to end, it was quite entertaining, Whitney.
Well, I'm glad you were entertained, because you watched it, didn't you?
So Whitney, as far as you stand with drug use, is there drug use going on at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. You talk to your baby about her, what she gonna be confronting or what she got to deal with.
And
don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
My child is a little boy, and I will talk to him about drugs.
Talk to him about that shit. Don't talk to me about that shit.
But listen, Whitney, I will talk to my son about drugs because I have been where the world speculates where you are, which I was a full-blown cocaine addict. So
your problem, not mine. Move on.
Well, that was my problem, Whitney.
You helped yourself. Did you ask God to help you?
And no, I managed, thank God, because I have a good man. And so thank God I was able to just rise up above it and quit. And all I asked... Okay. And you, on Diane Sawyer, also mentioned that you'd want to see receipts behind the drug use. Which,
man, if I spent that much money, somebody better give me some receipts so I get a tax return.
Well, speaking of spending money, so recently I was hearing that you were trying to trim the budget, which, by the way, Whitney, I thought that this was something very...
Where the hell you get your information from? Who's calling you and telling you?
Well, I got this story from a gossip named Steve Hers. You ever hear of him?
No.
Well,
like you said, gossip. Yeah.
Steve Hers is a West Coast correspondent, and I communicate with all the different gossips. It's what we do,
You guys all get together have a gossip lunch, huh?
Something like that. Anyway, Whitney, they're saying that you're doing some massive budget cuts.
I'm doing massive changes.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know that this is something I think is good. This is a good Whitney thing.
You like it. You approve. Yeah, Whitney approve.
Oh, Whitney, please. Listen, they were saying that you cut your mother's
See, you don't know what the
allowance.
You don't make me curse on the radio. I'm not trying to be, come on.
Well, Steve was saying it was from about like $1,600 a week to about $500 a week.
I want you to kiss my...
Okay. He
and
also...
so can anybody else ever think I'd do that to my mother, you low down dirty...
He also was letting me know that Michael, Gary, and your sister Donna, who run your Nippy company, are also experiencing the slashes across the board. They were saying that you have a 24-hour-a-day bar on site at your studio that you're now cutting down, and you're not making your personal chef available to people to just come up in your house and just order food and stuff. I think that's all good.
When did that ever happen? I don't even know what the you're talking about.
Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about, Wendy.
How is Bobby Christina doing?
Growing and being a beautiful young lady that God sent her here to be.
Yeah, she's 9 now, right?
Yes, she is.
When your husband was incarcerated for those few days, what types of things do you tell her concerning, do you say, Daddy's away visiting Boston?
Or... What are we talking to? A retard? She's a sped patient. She's a child who has intelligence.
Okay.
My child is smart.
No, what
I talk to shush your mouth. I talk to her like she's an intelligent human being, okay? And I give her just as much as she can handle for a 9-year-old because I'm her mother, okay?
And she treated her like she was an adult, okay? Let's go.
That's how we deal with it. Never mind what I told her, but she know the deal.
Well, a lot of parents whose spouse or what have you goes through something. Particularly because that was only 8 days. Would have either taken them out of school for the 8 days or taken them away from watching TV to see headlines.
I do what I do to protect my daughter, Wendy, just like you would do to protect your son. Okay, all right.
You are very defensive, Whitney.
I have to be, Wendy. You talk about me every day.
Well, Whitney,
every other day.
Whitney, you keep yourself in the headlines.
No, Wendy, y'all keep me in the headlines. I mind my business. I try to maintain what I got. I want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time. As long as you're healthy and God is blessing you and you're doing the right thing and being a decent person, I can handle that.
When's the last time you talked to Robin?
About a week ago.
Because I know that you and Robin were girlfriends from when you were growing up.
And we're still friends, girl.
Okay.
You heard that. She's implying that, you know, when she said girlfriends, yes, they were lovers. And Whitney just told her, and we're still friends, girl. Whitney's not playing right now. This is that little hood rat. Whitney not playing. And then not that polished person that Clive Davis did.
Okay. Will she be working back with you, or is she still...
Wendy. What's Robin not doing anything? No, Robin don't work for me. She'll work for me now. Moving right along.
Okay, so our king of R&B, is he working on an album? Bobby, is Bobby working on an album?
Yes, ma'am.
When do you think his album will be out?
Very soon, Wendy, I'm sure.
A numerologist came on the show the other week.
Oh, hell.
And we ran you guys' numbers. And for what it's worth, the numerologist said that you and Bobby are so right for each other.
He's so right. He's never been more right in his life. That's the most rightest thing you ever said.
Yeah, thank you, Whitney.
How's your father doing? Not well, Wendy.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to drop this link so you guys can go listen. This was a classic. Whitney just took her all the way there. She wasn't playing with Wendy Williams. She just let her know, hey, bitch,
a numerologist came on the show the other week.
You want to play with.
And we ran you guys' numbers.
And her right where she belonged. That was a classic. And the one when Judge Mathis went at her. I don't know if you guys remember when Judge Mathis went at Wendy Williams. He put all her shit out there. You know, he called her a coke addict, talked when she had 95 abortions. Judge Mathis just took her to task as well. So when you look at all of this, but people were talking about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams had the inside scoop on a lot of this shit. When she went at P. Diddy and started talking about all these parties and what he was doing at these parties, he threatened the radio station she worked with. He said, if I get back to New York and she still has a job there, he said, I will buy the shit and fire all of you. Yep, that's what she did. Or that hood rat came out in her. That was Whitney Houston. She was a hood rat. Yep, the judge ate her alive. Did anybody ever hear that one with Judge Mathis and Wendy Williams? He just went the F off on her. Yes, I used to listen to Wendy. Yes, I did. Let me see if I can find that one. Hold on. And then we're going to look at Allie real quick. Judge Mathis, hold on, goes off on Wendy Williams. Okay. Judge Mathis blasts Wendy Williams. So hold on a second. Hold on. Let me make sure I have it. Yeah, I don't want to play that one. That's somebody else's. Judge Mathis arguing with Wendy Williams. Hold on a second. Hold on. Is this the first part? Hold on, let me see. Why don't I hear it? Hold on a second. I have it. Let me share this real quick. Judge Mathis arguing with Wendy Williams.
I said, you know more about the streets than me now. I'm out the streets and you in it. Right, and I was wrong with the 3-card market.
If I had some cards, I would ask you to do that too. I don't feel as if there's anything wrong with that, Judge, because you know why? Well, look, I want to talk with you because here on this show, whether it's TV or radio, one thing that Wendy Williams does is keep it real.
That's
with her
part
audience.
one. I don't want
now,
that.
My audience knows all about me and what I've been through, and what they don't know, I go into explicit details in my book. Now, that might not be true according to you about this woman that allegedly you slept with. You allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to just let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you making that up.
Okay, let me draw up.
Now you and WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You gonna make some stuff.
Okay,
up here
Judge,
that
you
wasn't
are
even alleged.
Okay,
now, that's called defamation.
All right.
That's called defamation, Wendy.
Okay.
She did not allege that.
All right, well, look.
I'll tell you what she alleged, and it wasn't that.
All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge, in all of your anger.
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not angry.
Okay.
She said that she had an encounter with me where I was getting high.
Doing cocaine.
Doing
Brought to you
cocaine,
by
you've been addicted
Classic
to most of your
Throwback
life and
TV.
Still addicted to based on your nasal passages and all these days you're missing at work.
Woo!
In and out of the bathroom right while I'm here in the studio. As I told you, I've never used
New York
cocaine
City,
in
are
my
you following
life.
me?
Listen, I've never used cocaine in my life.
Okay, well,
never in my
tell
life.
me what else she alleged,
So,
Judge.
She also alleged that I asked her to sleep with my wife.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, and so,
Linda.
and if you want to believe that ridiculous nonsense, you feel free to. But if you want to keep fueling it when no one else has even asked me about it,
nobody else keeps it real like
everyone
this.
in the media knows that tabloids print trash, but every week that they pay people to come up with you or anyone in this studio can go to a tabloid and tell them, I want to sell you a story on someone, and they'll buy it.
Right.
And if that's the type of stuff that you fuel on your show,
and
feel free to. But I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I also got
I didn't do it.
I also
and
got
I
it
have
from
nothing to do with it. And I
listen.
don't know the woman, never met her, never used cocaine. Now, let's talk about fueling your stuff.
Here we go.
You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to cocaine.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
what
I
are those
heard that you
symptoms? Tell me.
These nasal passages you keep coughing up.
And I did Afrin, and I did Afrin.
This eternal cold that you continue to have.
Yes,
that you can't have to come to work because every other week, and now you're even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get, to blame your child for your cocaine addiction. Then, lastly, your bisexual activity.
Damn!
Audience want to know about that. I've heard that rumor.
I'm sure my husband would love that.
Yeah. Oh, he watches? Does he watch when you do it?
Yes, don't you know?
No, I don't know. I didn't know you were that low down. Lastly, we can continue with what I heard about all those abortions. Like 8? You had 8 abortions? That's what I heard. That's the rumor.
How
now you want to keep
interesting.
fueling that? Did you write about that in your book?
I wrote about abortion in my book.
All
Yes.
8 of them?
Yes, I
Damn!
did. I had abortion. Unlike you, Judge, I'll be
worst.
smarter about my book. I don't reveal everything for free. People must buy my book to get the information that they need to
to
get.
finance this radio show knowing that you had 8 abortions, a cocaine addict, and a bisexual.
Damn!
Continue to put up money for this show.
Judge wasn't playing.
You better watch out for the anti-abortion crowd. I can tell you that.
Let me just say
watch
this.
out for them. You better say something to them. Don't explain to me.
Hold on, let me get to part 2. Hold on, let me get you part 2. Judge wasn't playing.
I'm not some of these soft guys you done had on here that you think you can talk anything to. I come from the hardest streets of America. And if you think you're going to send me back to the streets fueling these nonsensical rumors that come in
I'm
a
not
tabloid,
fueling anything,
why
but I'm
don't you talk
just
about the other
listening.
tabloid article where I'm supposed to have beaten up the Reverend, me and Reverend Jackson jumped on a preacher in L.A. You didn't see that?
No.
Or you just too fixated on drugs and sex to discuss that?
Damn!
Is that your problem? You got a real fixation with drugs and sex, and that's all you talk about, from what I understand on your show. And now we know why you had all those 8 abortions. Right now. My God, do you have any spirituality in you at all? You need to go to church. What church do you go to? Because you need God in your life.
Tell us about the beatdown,
and I'm not mad. Anyone that knows my show know that I don't take any disrespect, or I don't let anybody say anything they want to me without me checking them real strong and real tough. And that's what you're getting today, Wendy. You're getting a real good checking. All right, which is what you need, and quite frankly, it's overdue. You get folks on your show, and you just think you can talk and say anything you want to them. Well, that's what I do on my show, and my show has higher ratings than yours. So I'm trumping
very
you today.
Interesting
I'm
part of it.
trumping you today.
No, you're not
and
trumping
I'm
me,
you
Judge.
That you're gonna have to listen.
You're actually not trumping anything. What me and my audience talk about we talk about on a regular basis, and it's actually very comical to me. All of the protesting you're doing, it's almost like, you know that saying, thou dost protest too much?
Being checked. Understand me clearly. This is called when you think that you can just treat people unfairly and say what you want.
I am not saying what I want to you. I simply asked you about this woman, and you immediately jumped to the highest of protestivity.
I tell you what I immediately did.
Something WBLS New York.
I immediately told you that it was untrue, that it was tabloid trash, which all public figures have to endure.
Right.
And then you continue to want to talk about it for 10 more minutes. And I informed you that you were fueling rumors by continuing to talk about it, thereby damaging my reputation. And I'm not going to let you do that. And when you try to do that, you're going to get checked every time you do it. Are you clear on that? Or do I have to continue checking you over and over? Because I will. As long as I'm here and as long as you get out of order, I will check you.
So,
So
you don't know this woman.
There you go again. Are you still getting high? Because I just saw you leave the bathroom looking like you were getting high. In fact, you got white powder around your nose right now. Yes, you do. Ask your colleagues.
Okay, can we bring a close up?
Doesn't it look like you got white powder around her nose?
Look at his eyes.
You got powder around your nose. Let's take a look. It looks like it to me. It looks like you got white powder to me around your nose.
I don't know
whether
whether...
you still a dope fiend. I need to check you into rehab and pray for you.
Damn!
You need help, sweetie.
Let's all get along.
Turn to Christ.
Okay.
Judge Mathis was
All right.
not
You go to.
too.
You picked the wrong one this time, Wendy. That's all.
No, I think I picked the right one, baby.
That's right. You want to build your ratings up on me.
This is
you want to build your ratings up on a real star. That's right, baby. I'm not some of these soft guys you didn't had on here that you think you can talk anything to. I come from the hardest streets of America.
The judge has checked Wendy Williams. I'm telling you, I remember that. I was like, oh, shit. I said, Whitney got her, and now Judge Mathis. So, anyway, let's get to Allie real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. This is Allie talking about her. Oh, what it was, Allie, and I think I had one more story. Hold on a second. Yes, I have one more after Allie. So, let's do Allie real quick. He said, are you still getting high? And that I was like, damn, Judge Mathis. I'm telling you, and now Linda has filed for divorce. Supposedly, the rumor was she caught him in a hotel with a man, and they were saying that because his son is gay and engaged to a man, and he was also being the bailiff on his show. I don't know about all of that. I've always seen him as a womanizer, even though we didn't hear anything about it. Just like Judge Brown is a drunk. Let's go to Allie, guys. Let's get this going. So Allie is saying here that she was sold to the Russians. Okay. Allie was sold to the Russians. But here we go.
I had
she's a pretty girl
who sold me to Russia one time. He promised me that it's weird in I mean, everything is backwards, but in trafficking, in being a prostitute, there's rankings
Oh,
to
I'll show
things.
y'all,
So
Lisa.
a trafficker, a
After
pimp,
this,
and a
I'll show
John
y'all
are
Lisa
3
from
different
yesterday.
things. When you are one of the girls or one of the guys, you have a kind of a ranking, and being bottom bitch means being top. So
you heard that word, bottom bitch.
When at one point you had to work for that ranking, though, if there's multiple girls or multiple boys in a pimp's possession, you have to work for that ranking. You have to work for that, basically, respect from your pimp to be able.
So now you heard bottom bitch, and people thought I was making that up when I called the B a bottom bitch. But you work for that ranking. You want to be on top with your pimp. Okay, here we go.
To have your pick of jobs, and it's not like you get to pick if you don't want to be hurt. It's just kind of choosing a lesser evil type of situation. So if you find that ranking, or if you have that ranking with your pimp, then you can kind of pick what jobs you want. So if there's sex machines, and you can pick kind of the least painful sex machine to have to be on for hours. So with my pimp, I started learning that if I was nice to him, if I didn't fight as hard, if I gave up with the fighting, and if I just did what he said, then I would become bottom, which means top. He proposed to me when we were 15 years old.
So, okay, she's saying here she was 15 when she was. Now, her other stories, if you guys heard it, when she was 15, she was somewhere else. So when I hear all of this, I'm like, Allie, you're confusing me. We need to get your ages and your dates correct, because you're confusing me.
And his promise, with me being his wife, I was running around very expensive diamond rings. My mom smashed so many of them. My mom now, when she found them, she smashed some in the street, and she didn't understand. I wasn't telling her everything. I was just saying, I have
diamonds in the street,
a 27-year-old boyfriend. I have my man, my husband is a grown man, and I was 15.
Yeah, okay. You didn't sell them. Got you.
So when
her husband,
the promise was that if I said yes, and if I did what he said, then I would stay with him. And he, there was other girls.
Now remember, GW supposedly proposed after a week, if we remember that correctly. Okay, but she hadn't known him that long. Was it a week or 2 weeks? I forget. But listen to what her pimp did.
That I saw with him. There were other girls that I shared him with. That sounds so ass backwards, but when you say it like that.
Remember, the pimp rules. The booty is mine. Let me finish.
That was backwards to say, but it is what it is. We had this deal, and this deal was that he wouldn't, the other girls and the other boys that he had, he wouldn't just leave me. He wouldn't sell me out of country and leave me there. He made that promise, and of course, there's no promises that he kept. They were all empty and broken and lies. So
she shared him with boys and girls.
I had to go to this auction, and this man from Russia purchased me. I thought, okay, we'll just come right back. And the first time he said, you'll leave with him. He wants to have what's called a girlfriend experience, where they're able to take you home and they're able to keep you for the weekend, and have you wake up next to them, is the girlfriend experience.
Okay.
And when I went with this man for a weekend, it was culture shock. It was, the smells were different, the buildings were different, everybody talked different.
So did she go to Russia?
I didn't understand anybody. I was the only black girl, so when it comes to Americans and when it comes to being black, it definitely was the kicker because they don't have any respect for you. And especially being a prostitute, they didn't have any respect at all.
Girl, you want to no, you weren't.
So some men like to have sex with you with their feet, put you on leashes.
Wait a minute. What?
Make you lick the floor, lick their feet.
Wait a minute.
Piss on you.
Wait a minute. Some men like to have sex with you with their feet? DJ, I don't think we ever did that. DJ. I've never had the girlfriend experience. Having sex with your feet is something I've never ever experienced. Now, I'm missing out. I'm sorry. I'm missing out. I'm going to have to do this.
You shit on you, things like that. When I figured that out, I was like, I was praying, please God, let me get back to California. And I promise I will be a freaking angel for this man because I don't want to end up staying here. When we came back, my pimp told me I was going back out there before a week. The money that was exchanged is when I knew it was time to make a decision, because I knew I wasn't coming back. And I knew that he promised that he would bring me back, but there was money counters that came out. There was a huge meeting that he had to have. There was paperwork. And that's when I realized I have to do something because they're going to kill me. And in the worst way. And he told me, you're just going to leave for a week. And I'm like, there's no way. So I got out of school. I was told to go to the park in Fontana and sit on the swings. I had bright red hair, and this is what saved my life because I was about to get branded. I was about to change my complete look to go to Russia.
Oh my God, I can't.
Because that's what my pimp was telling me to do. So I braided my hair and I changed it. It was blood fire engine red, and it was so bright that it was so noticeable anywhere I went, and I had brushed it out so it's frizzy and crazy. And I went and sat on the swings, and I called my mom and my grandma at the time, and I told her, I love you. I don't know if I'll talk to you again, but I'm about to leave. And she's like, where? And when my grandma heard that in my voice, she rushed to the park. She saw me sitting on the swings. She's like, get home now.
So how did your grandma know she was at the park?
My mom called the foster home. She called the police. She called the social worker. And thank God they did, because it stopped the Russia order.
Okay, let's just stop. Her mom she's talking about is her foster mom. And now she's bringing her grandmother into it. So did her mother know she had a pimp? Yes, Savage. Girl, I'm so confused. Let me drop this link too so you guys can go and listen again without me stopping it and putting in my 2 cents because I can't.
Order. It stopped my pickup. I was sitting on the swings getting ready to leave to go to Russia, and it stopped everything. That night, after telling my mom the complete truth and knowing that I wasn't about to come back, I made a choice to run and to disappear, because there was no way. CPS wasn't listening. My social workers knew and was in on it. They would tell me to stop telling people. People were making fake court orders for my mom. That was the time where I was like, it's either life or death right here. And the next time that I have to try to make this decision, I'm probably going to be somewhere where I can't get out. So I ran. I disappeared from Child Protective Services government custody for a year straight. by less than a few weeks because of my last name and because of the elite ties that I have. They took me out of the missing child's network system and removed me from any Amber Alerts or any type of system to tell.
Yeah, I've never seen you on any of those, so I'm glad you explained that. Okay.
Anybody that I was missing. But CPS still collected money for me. There were fake FBI that were sent out to torment my mom, to mess with people that I knew of that my pimp seen me with, because he made it. There were fake FBI that came out to torment my mom because my pimp made it in a way that he knew who I was hanging around. He knew what I was doing at school. He knew all those things. But I had to be safe, and I can't say exactly how I disappeared. It would incriminate a few really, really, really good people, because they had to do what they had to do to make sure that I'm still sitting here right now. If I didn't leave that park that day, I'd probably still be stuck in somebody's tunnel.
Fake FBI.
Dead.
Fake FBI.
So
maybe she was hanging out with Dre. Maybe she was hanging out with Dre, okay? Because, Dre was sending fake FBI to the psychiatrist, okay? Or to the therapist. I am done. I can't no more. That woman and her stories has gotten out of control. So let me just show you Lisa she went live like 4 times yesterday or 2 times yesterday. I can't remember. Chantel is here. But this one is she's telling people that she's clean. Lisa's hands are black. Her teeth are horrible. Somebody in the chat told her to get a toothbrush. Let me see. Can I move her head some so you can get a full look at her face? Hold on. I just want to get a full look at her. Maybe we'll go with the one she did earlier. Hold on. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one. Last night she was crying because she said that that her mod stole her money. And she had $28. So this was the live she did before then. She looks horrible.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. 20.
I don't know if it's the phone, but all of the Alexis.
The main avenue. I'm not anywhere near the projects. I haven't been up there. No, there's nothing. My brother's been ordering food, and I don't have any money to do that either.
So she needed food, and she needed to get to the clinic. That was earlier. I want to show that one. I want to show the ugly one. I just need to show the ugly one. Hold on a second. Chantel, I'm going to leave here, and I'm going to go to Mickey real quick. I'm going to make it real quick. Hold on. Let me find the one where she is 9:30, 5:30. I think this is the one that I want. Okay, here's the one that I want.
This Maud.
Look.
Maud. How do you...
You need to,
Riley. How do you do it?
With you, shit.
How do you get the pole to go up, guys?
Hi, Snackberry.
Where's the pole?
Hi, beautiful.
Where's the pole? I'm stuck because my friend took my money. I think this is it.
So basically, she got money earlier. She bought her rugs. As you can see from her fingers, they're all black from soot. Okay. Now she's saying her mod, the other rackhead, took her money because she put it on Apple Pay. She didn't know how to transfer it, but she sent it to her to put on her debit card. Does that make freaking sense to you? No, it does not. She said earlier, well, the day before, that her dad and her mom were coming back Friday. Then she said they were supposed to be home last night, which was Wednesday night, because this was Thursday. This girl is a whole ass liar. Oh, your cat unplugged the modem. Okay, that's where I saw this one.
There we go. I think that's it. Okay, guys, in the poll, if anybody can, Apple Pay.
Look at her teeth.
Apple Pay.
Look at the soot all on her teeth.
Or that's it. Apple Pay, please. I'm stuck. Somebody stole $30 off me to get home.
But she said later it's $28.
Hello.
Riley, we know.
Who do you think? The world's greatest mod, who I'm taking off right now.
Look.
I need help. Okay, hold on. Settings. Moderators.
She is scabies.
Manage.
Look,
remove. Okay. And the poll is no, I'm not though. I'm not. It's not detoxing. It's.
She had snot hanging all on her nose the other day. Just wiping it on her sleeve. Okay, Chantel, good.
I already had the money to get home. She's all fucked. I already had the money to get home.
And she repeats
She's
everything.
all fucked up. And she's saying she sent it back and she didn't send it. She's saying she sent it back and she didn't send it back. And she won't answer the phone because
look at this girl.
I was getting mad. I'm home in rush hour on a lift. It's not sent. It's not sent, y'all.
Look.
So Apple Pay. Nobody sent anything to Apple Pay. I just need whatever I can get closest to 28 bucks. That's what I had. Bucks. That's what I had. No, I didn't.
Did you set up your
Didn't send it anywhere. No, I didn't.
Look at her. She's disgusting.
Didn't send it. Didn't send it. Like, what the fuck?
And she's up in the phone. You doesn't see where you don't see where she's at. This is Lisa yesterday. Look at her. Somebody told her, Lisa, look at yourself. Go brush your teeth. Take care of yourself. Look at her. And she tells you,
I can't believe you, Kim. Why the fuck did you do this to me? Why? I've never said nothing bad about her ever
look
on
at the
here.
phone. It's just disgusting.
Send my $28, please, so I can go
That's what
home.
I said too, Snide.
I just want to go home. The Apple Pay number's right here. People are obviously finding it because they're writing nasty shit to me.
Somebody told her to just
nasty
OD
shit.
Look. Oh, damn. I missed it. Hold on.
Clipboard that's counting down.
I want you to
you
see
have to
her
click
finger.
it. You have to click it, and it'll have.
Stop. All of this. And she puts her hand up again. All of this is black. All of this. She's got to fix.
Up here in the left corner, the little clipboard that's counting down. You have to click it. You have to click it, and it'll have the Apple Pay number. It'll have the Apple Pay number. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm not. I am sober.
No, you're not, bitch.
I just want to get home. Oh, this is fucked up.
Guys, I'm going to do another I need help video. Okay? Look at this.
I can't believe you, Kim. Why the fuck did you do this to me? Why?
So people can feel sorry.
I've never said nothing bad about her ever on here. Send my $28, please, so I can go home. I just want to go home. The Apple Pay number's right here. People are obviously finding it because they're writing nasty shit to me.
30 for a turkey. Okay.
Nasty shit.
More than 30, girl. Look at the soot. Look at the black. Look. She's been, smoking.
Venmo is Lisa-Richard.
Look at that finger.
The Venmo is Lisa-Richard-45.
Well, Ronnie, shit. Put your cash app in here.
You guys can make fun of me all you want, but like I said, I had the money. I didn't know how to get it onto the fucking card off of Apple Pay. Now I know. You just had to put the card onto the thing. I've never had an Apple phone. I had to figure it out.
That finger.
I can't say it.
I can't say it.
Apple phone. I had to figure it out. I can't say it. I need somebody. I need somebody to help me. Apple Pay right here. The pool. Apple Pay, please. Please, somebody.
Please.
Anybody.
Please. Look at her. Look at her. Poor thing. You can see she's high. Look at her pupils.
I'm going to check it real quick.
Look at her pupils. You can see she's high as a kite and her sound is off.
On my Apple Pay, and they're just asking nasty questions and saying nasty shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Cracker, what the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong
Oh
with
my
you
god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Cracker, what the fuck?
She's in Pennsylvania.
Oh my god. Kim, why did you do this? The Apple Pay number's right there in the poll. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I say it. I can't say it. I can't say it.
Then she's gonna stutter.
Because I need help. I get help.
She always needs help to get help. Oh. No, she said she would not sell her body. Who the fuck would want that?
Because I need help. I get help.
No tears.
Oh, I can't even get the fucking bus. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. She fucked everything up. She took my money. All of it. Fix my teeth.
Oh shit, I missed her hand.
God. Nobody's gonna everything off. She took my money. All of it.
Look the
Fix my teeth. Oh god. Nobody's gonna help me. I'm just stuck here.
Oh, Amanda Bowden, that's another one.
Nobody's gonna help me. I'm just stuck here. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck.
Riley, she lived on Ryan in the projects, and now she's off of Gaia. Oh, it's all on the internet. But yeah, she's right down from she's close to downtown Pittsburgh. Yes.
I'm just stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. They're calling me. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. They're calling me.
They're calling her a crack. Look at her teeth. She's lost some. She's lost some since what? June? On this side.
God.
Oh my God. I can't take her.
Ugly.
She's living in the
project. Oh my God.
See, she's lost her sound.
You guys are so mean.
You've done this to yourself.
It's so mean.
Beautiful girl.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Girl, you need to forgive yourself and take care of your damn kids. Get your shit together. She looks like shit. That is Lisa. Then we got Amanda Bowden, who always comes on Bolton, who needs $20 for a lift. or Uber. Oh no, a taxi, because they don't have Lyfts and Uber in Stamford, Connecticut. Bullshit. Bullshit. She's living with this guy named Frank. People see them walking together. Now, Chantel, I have a new one. Her name is Lisa Ann Matthews. She's got 6 kids, 3 disabled, 6 dogs, either 4 dogs and 2 cats or 4 cats and 2 dogs, however that goes. But they get 3 Social Security checks and food stamps, Medicaid. She got an eviction notice in August, and she has to be out next week. And she's coming to the internet because she wants some kind people to help her. Get the fuck out of here. You got 3 checks coming in. Well, she's lost her kids. She's lost her kids. They took her son in May, her youngest. Sanford, Maine. Thank you. Thank you. It's big talk. It is big talk is what it is. Then you have truth knowledge. Oh my God. I can't with these people. I just can't anymore. I can't. Anyway, I love you guys really, really. And thank you for being here. I want, no, she doesn't show her kids. No, but her name is Lisa Ann Matthews. I haven't seen where she's shown her kids. Oh, forgot. She has a husband there too. She has a husband. Okay. She has a husband. Okay. So she's on Beg Talk. Snaz, I think we need to get a thing on TikTok. We need to start begging. I think we need, Riley, if Lisa can have over 200 cash apps with all of us, we can do at least 1,000. Okay. And it'll be a network. It's just going to be a network. Okay, we're going to put this into motion. Chantel has a big channel. You have a big channel. Hey. Yep, True Knowledge is another Lisa. He really is. But Lieutenant Dan, they got off the boat. They did a fundraiser for him. Last time I checked, he was close to 30,000. So in case he needed to get a new boat. So they did a fundraiser for him. I love you too. But guys, I'm telling you. I grift every Sunday. Everybody know my grift is only on Sundays. When I open up the doors to the Church of Everlasting Fulfillment, you know it's time to get out your wallets. I don't take checks. Okay? I don't take checks. But anyway, guys, gotta go. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget, Cooch is going to go live. If you didn't catch Savage's members only, become a member. Go check it out. It was fun, fun, fun. If you didn't catch George last night, go check out George's live. And Riley, are you going live on Saturday? Waiting on a date. Let me know if you're going live on Saturday, so we can let them know where to look for you at. We can drop your Rumble link and everything. I hope you don't get no more snakes in your house. I can't. But you know, if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, they actually have that snake stuff. Hi, hear me roar. I miss you too. Okay, you can't go live. Okay, got you. Okay, everybody have a great, great Friday. I will definitely see you around these YouTube streets. And why can't you go live on Rumble? Why? If I had time, I would bring you up. But Debbie and I will be live tomorrow morning. I will see you guys then. Yeah, you got to explain to me, why can't you go live on Rumble? Well, Riley, give me your link and we can drop it. What's your link on Rumble? Hold on. Is it just Riley? I told you, once you set up your Rumble, Send me your link, and that way I can post it. Send me your link for Rumble, and we're going to get you the subs. I have a Rumble account. I've been live on Rumble once. I need to start using Rumble a lot too. It's Just Riley on Rumble. Hold on a second. Let me go to Rumble. Hold on. Let me go to Rumble. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second, guys. I got to get into my Rumble account a crazy way. Hold on. I get it on my phone easily, but when I come to get in on my laptop, it acts funny. So I have to go into register like my account. Oh, there you go. There it is. Just Riley. Guys, click that link and register to Just Riley on Rumble. Okay. Click that link. Let me copy it. And I'm going to put it on my community tab. And then there it is. Got it. I'm going to put it on my community tab right now. And I'm going to tell them to go sign up to Just Riley. And that way we can all set up. Okay. So I'm going to do that now. Guys, have a great day. I'll check you guys out later. Bye.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling.
Okay, I just posted it.
Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
And I'm out of here, guys. Have a great Friday. Bye.
Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it.